The packed water business is worth billions in Indian market. Do you know the possible harmful side effects of the bottles they use? Water from plastic bottles unknowingly ingest microplastics. Study shows microplastic particles in bottled water samples from around the world, raising concerns about the potential health implications of this widespread contamination. Various chemicals have the ability to seep into our bodies from plastic bottles and dermatological products. Serious health problems like insulin resistance, weight gain, endocrine disruption, lowered reproductive health, and even cancer.
How do we avoid bottled water?
The water isn't the problem. It's the bottle. And we're beginning to realize that these bottled waters, I mean, come on, like I carry around bottled water all the time with me. All right, you're supposed to stay hydrated, right?
Right.
Okay. Any vacation you go to, you're getting a bottle of water in your hotel room. Turns out that now we realize that the bottled water, the bottles of plastic bottles, are shedding microplastics into the water. So while we don't taste it, we're actually pouring plastic into our bodies. All right, little tiny particles, plastic particles. And you know how much plastic we are ingesting on average every week?
No.
A credit card's worth of plastic.
Really?
Every week we're ingesting it. Now, listen, we've known this for some years, but and I used to be asked this all the time, you know, what's the consequence of the plastic? And I used to, I mean, just only a few years ago say, we don't really know. It seems like it's probably okay. Our body must get rid of it somehow. Now we know just in the last 24 months that microplastics are detectable in the human body and they're associated with badness. There was a study that came out of Italy with neurologists and cardiologists that looked at people with clogged blood vessels, cardiovascular disease, in the large vessels that feed their brain, and they were narrowed down. And what they found is that when they took out the clog, right? So it's kind of like calling a plumber in to clean the drain. When they cleaned the drain and removed the plaque, the clogging of the blood vessels, they found that they could detect plastic embedded in the narrowing of blood vessels that would be feeding the brain. More importantly, they found a correlation. The people who had plastics embedded in their blood vessels had a 4 times increase in having a fatal heart attack or stroke.
Whoa.
Okay, that's serious stuff. Subsequently, we've actually discovered you can actually find plastic in the brain.